Well, well, well. What a slate. What a slate that is. What a slate that was. Depending on when you're listening to the video. A couple games got delayed, so some games are still going on pretty late. Obviously, you know by now the White Sox game got delayed. I know a few of us had quite a lot of Texas. White Sox are always going to be in play because they're value, because they're cheap. I had a whole 5-stack Rocky lineup on DK with 3 White Sox. It's still cashing at the moment, but with 3 players not going to get any points, I don't really think that's going to hold, but we'll see. It's no big deal. It is what it is. It is what it is. We got to get ready for Wednesday's slate. I'm going to make this video quick. You got Chris Sale up top. I'm being honest with you. I did look over this lineup already. Because I already built a FanDuel lineup for you guys, so I already know what's happening. I don't like the pitchers that I do kind of like. I don't like their matchups. It looks like a Chris Sale night for me. The bats are finally hitting. Maybe that should boost some morale in the clubhouse. Give Chris Sale some more pep in his step. And they should go on to spank Minnesota. That's how I'm scripted it in my head. Hopefully it goes that way, because that's how I'm going to play. Give me Chris Sale. Peralta is an okay play. San Francisco's been hitting. They're hitting Tuesday night, or they hit Tuesday night, depending on when you're listening to this video. 9.8K is very risky to pay for a team that might light his ass up. Musgrove against St. Louis. I don't mind that. I'm not a fan of Musgrove, but St. Louis leaves a lot to be desired. They're one of the worst hitting teams in the league. Corbin Burns, y'all know what I say on this channel. Burns is buns. I'm not touching Burns. On the other hand, I'm gonna take some Dodgers, because they're literally matchup proof. Maybe this is the game where Burns plays well, but I think he's overhyped. I think he's overrated, not overhyped. I think he's overrated. He's because when you're the guy, when you're a great pitcher, you got to show up when your team needs you. You got to show up in those matchups. When you have a nationally live game with the whole world watching, and you pitch your pants, nah, you ain't a stupid star, my boy. Not in my book, Corbin Burns. So let's see what he got, but I won't be playing him. Rodriguez against the Mets. I'm not playing that either. The Mets been hitting. They've been hitting. Lindor's a problem. Vientos is a problem. Pete Alonso could take you yard. Nemo is scary. Martinez, low-key, I'm good. Harrison against Milwaukee. No, thank you. Give me Milwaukee bats. Chris Bassett. Every time I break down and go against my own rules and try to play him, he lets me down expeditiously. Give me Boston bats again. Give me Springer. Give me Vladdy. Give me the top 4 bats. And Alejandro Kirk going up against Brian Bello. He's been getting tagged lately. I don't even got to look at his game log to know that. Palante. Give me some San Diego bats. They've been smashing since the break. Fire them up. They're gonna hang Palante out to dry. They should. Severino is all or nothing. He's gonna give you a masterpiece, or he's gonna take a piss on the mound. Because Arizona's been so good since the break. Also, they're another hot team. I'm gonna favor the bats of Arizona. Leiter, listen, I don't really want to play White Sox bats unless I'm desperate, like I was with my Colorado lineup. Is this a Jack Leiter? Jack Leiter. And they called him up for what? I don't know why they called him up. I mean, I know why they called him up, but this is the thing. He was awful in the MLB. The White Sox are awful in the MLB. So which evil do you choose? So that's something y'all got to think about on your own. I can't sway you. I'm not playing lighter, and I'm gonna try not to play the White Sox. If you happen to get a couple White Sox pieces, don't feel too bad. Cause lighter's awful. Walker Buehler probably gets sent to the barn. Baltimore, give me Baltimore bats. Festa, usually we talk about Festa for a value bat. Not with Atlanta finally waking up. No Fiesta for me. Give me as many Atlanta bats that you can handle, especially the lefties. And once again, we're gonna do a Miami Colorado stat. I told you that at some point that was gonna be the way. They're going off Tuesday night, or they went off Tuesday night, depending on when you're listening to this video. Give me a Colorado stat. Give me a Miami stat. Texas has been awful. Chris Flexen is awful. Once again, we got the battle of the bums. You got to pick which one of the lesser evil you need in your lineup. I guess I'll try to get some Texas Rangers, but they haven't been doing anything themselves. So this slate is cut out for you. That's why you see me going to Chris Sale. Not much pitching to jump up and down about, but give me Chris Sale. Let me see if I can get Cowser if he's still cheap. I haven't played him in a while. Buehler is a righty. Cowser is a lefty. And Cowser is where? Cowser is here. Price came up significantly. Give me Cowser. Give me Santander. Let's see who we could get from Miami for cheap to give y'all some value. Bride is fine. Sanchez is fine. Norby's still too cheap. I know it's not sexy for me to keep playing Norby in my lineup, but he's $3,900. He's too cheap. This is about lineup building. It makes sense. Play him. So we don't necessarily. You don't necessarily have to. Hold on. Let's see what Colorado got for us. Togley at McMahon is 49. Jake Cave is kind of cheap. No, Jake Cave is priced correctly because he's gonna bat lower in the lineup, so he's fine. McMahon is 49. Bat in third base. Togley is 52. Tovar is 56, where they belong. All right, let me see something. Rodriguez, lefty, 1 earned runs, 5 Ks, 3 earned runs, 5 Ks, 3 earned runs, 1 K. He's been pretty decent. I'm still gonna try to get some Mets bats, but he's been decent. Buehler, Festa, Meyer, Flexen. All right, let's find a Texas bat. Call that a day. Garcia's 4,300. Let me get Smith 3,700. Should bat higher in the order. In an amazing matchup against Chris Flexen. So we're gonna go with Chris Sale up top. We're gonna go with Norby underpriced, Josh Smith underpriced, Cowser 4,600, maybe a little bit underpriced for the matchup. Santander against Walking Bueller in a good matchup. We're about to go to FanDuel in about 15 seconds. If you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Hit the bell, thumbs up the video. If you're struggling to cash, no problem. I can help you. Check out the Patreon linked in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. Super chats are open and available. FanDuel's already ready to go. Definitely not trying to be cute for the video. Going right back to Chris Sale. You're gonna find value pieces. There's gonna be more than enough value with the Coors game, with Texas, with the White Sox. There's enough value to go around. Chris Sale up top. Matt Olson, because he's too cheap, indicates that he's getting back to form. If he's getting back to form, his price is gonna go back up. So we're gonna play him while he's cheap and he's finding himself. Cowser against Walker Bueller, bat and leadoff, lefty righty, self-explanatory. Soler, I need him on base for Olsen when he hits that dinger. And Jake Cave, 2,500. You see how he's priced up on DK. He's been hitting well in that Colorado lineup. Got another Coors game. That's self-explanatory too if you pay attention to baseball. I took enough of your time. I'm going to go in and get out of here. Appreciate y'all watching. Hope y'all had a profitable Tuesday night. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. Patreon link in the description. Channel memberships right here on YouTube. Super chats are open. I'll talk to y'all guys later. Ciao.